Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. I really can't believe it's this easy. I'm really enjoying this experience of doing strangles slash straddles, doing it my own way. I'm buying in the money puts, in the money calls, on earnings. I'm looking at the charts, analyzing the charts, seeing how it behaves so I can best execute it. Explain, analyze, so I could be prepared and maybe prepare you if you want to partake in this adventure. Remember, I'm doing this on paper right now because next earnings season I'm going to be doing it with a real account, with a live account. So I'm just practicing and I'm testing the waters. You should be doing this with any strategy that you're looking to execute, and with stocks, cryptos, options, futures. If you're looking to pull money out of the markets, you need a strategy and you also need to back test it. And that's exactly what we're doing here. We're doing it the smart way. So how not to trade options? Let's jump into it. Here we have target on the docket. And one thing that I tell people who are interested in trading options or who do is that the vast majority, I think like 70 or 80% of options expire worthless. So you don't really want to buy them outright. You don't want to buy calls or puts outright because there's too many things going against you. Price goes against you, and time. So as time passes, the less valuable your options are. So it really goes against you unless you, and I think this is the better way of doing it, and I'm experimenting with, and so far you'll see that it's been going good. You buy a put and a call during volatile times, and those times are earning. So we've done Walt Disney, we're doing Walmart, now we're doing Target, and that's gonna doing this over and over again, it's gonna give me a roster of stocks because I'm gonna know which ones move the most or have an idea at least. A lot of the times what happens in the past does happen in the future. Not exactly, but it does tend to rhyme. That's kind of like the saying. So I have the chart here on the docket, and we can see that, let's just put this like this, that every time there's an earning, so the day before, right? So this is, we're going back almost a year here. So, it's 164, and then a few days later, we'll say 4 days later, a week later, 178. So that's 8 plus 4. That's a $12 move. Now let's look here. The day before, we're looking at 186 to again 168. Roughly $12 move. $8 move. It's an $8 move. And let's continue here. 206, roughly speaking, to a few days later, 226, $20 move. So we're really going to want to hold this after the earnings for probably 2 to 5 days is what it looks like. So here we got it right, 260 to 244, $16 move. So we're looking for minimum $10 move. Very nice. We took a screenshot. We were prepared, so we got in, I think, yesterday, because today is the earning. So we took a screenshot of the prices, and that's what we're going to use. So I'm going to look at getting in probably 2 days before the earnings. We'll see how that goes. Maybe I'll get in the day prior, because I know as time goes. But I do buy options that are a month to 3 months out when I do the strategy. So I think if I buy ahead 2 days ahead of time, I'm not going to lose that much time value. So I think I'm okay with that. So we have a $10 move incoming in either direction. So let's take a look at, I did take a screenshot. So let me flip it to the Excel. All right, there we have it. And this is target. So we're looking at, I took this screenshot and I'm looking at roughly, $10 put and a $10 call. So it's going to be roughly a $2,000 investment, $15 commission on each side for each in total for both the call and the put. That's what we're looking at. So it's not, it's not asking for a ton of money, and we're looking for. I'm thinking that if we go up $10, we're gonna get around $7 in, maybe $6-7. We're probably gonna have to go around $12 to get that 7, but roughly 7. I think it's gonna. The option will maybe go down $5, $5.50, and so that'll give us a profit of 220, 12% ROI in a few days, without taking any risk, because you're playing both sides of the market. You're not sure if it's going to go up or down, but it moves. It moves in, like if we look at every time, so basically 100% of the time so far, and we can go back and look again, right, at 2019, 2018 to see how it behaved, but it seems like you're going to get a 5-10% move in a few days. And that's the kind of analysis that you need to look at. Past behavior and how much time. And that's really about it for this. So we have our calls and our puts. We'll see what tomorrow brings. But just to give you a quick update on Walmart, we did have this downward move today. We're down $3.74. And interestingly enough, if we go to our spreadsheet here, we're down 60 cents so far. So it's not working out as great as I planned, but again, we're looking for more. I think if we can move further down in the next month, we'll get some of that profit. So we are expecting, look, it took 33 days, right? So that's a month and a week, a month and a half for it to have this $10-15 move. So we're expecting the same thing here. It took, again, 30 days. So this is why we want to do our analysis. We want to know how long it took for a good move and in which direction. So it gives us an idea of how long to hold. Also, we can see that sometimes it goes in like we had our earnings and then it went down, but then it skyrocketed up. So, we got tricked and trapped. So that's why we want to play both sides of the market. We really want to just wait it out, those 20 to 30 daes, or $300-400 in profit, whichever one comes first, and that's the strategy. So right now, yes, we did have the down move. Yes, we're in a slight loss, but we still have a lot of time. We bought the options expiring in March of 2022, so we have 4 months, lots of time for it to continue moving downwards and maybe test this support here or do a check mark and blast to the upside. So I'm indifferent. I just know that if we look at every time there was, and I think I did in this particular example, I did more than a year, right? We went all the way back to May of 2020. So we have enough data here to say our probabilities are very high for this to move $10. So thank you for watching. Again, if you're here till the end, please like, subscribe, comment below, tell me what you think, tell me what you like to trade, and I'll see you tomorrow.